Hey everyone, we are live. A little bit earlier than expected. I wanted to make sure that you guys can hear my voice as well as what's happening on the screen. Can you guys confirm that? And then I'll talk a little bit about what to expect today. Alright, great. So, welcome everyone. Thank you guys for being here. And I wasn't really expecting to do this, but I said, you know what, let's put a poll on Twitter, and the majority, well, about 60% maybe, said that they want me to restream this, so let's do it. Let's talk about this, and just saying, I don't think we're gonna get the King of Fighters 15 here. I mean, I had high hopes, obviously, as you know, for the roundtable, and that didn't happen. So I'm keeping my expectations extremely low. Parashid, hey, ça va? And Navas, hey man. Darkstalkers, wow, be amazing to see that. Oh, my expectations are very low. Hey, Lovely Candy. Hey, Last Cause. Great to see everybody here. Manita TV, I'm expecting a release date for Lost Souls. Yeah, well, hey, Mehdi. Yeah, I mean, I'm a gamer too, you know. I don't only play Neo Geo games or SNK games. I play all kinds of video games, so I'm excited about the state of play. I own a PlayStation 4. I'm planning to get a PlayStation 5, so I'm definitely interested in seeing this. No fighting game today. I will be streaming King of Fighters 14 later on, yes. Sandman, I'm not. I don't have any high hopes. The only hope I have, and again, I don't wanna rile up everybody or anybody, but Oda and Koroki, I think Oda-san said, just wait. Something is happening very soon, and that very is actually the reason why. If he's just said it's happening soon, I would say yeah, he probably is talking about the Tokyo Game Show. But that very soon is kind of gave me a little bit, maybe like a 2%. Right now, the chances of King of Fighters 15 happening at this presentation or this state of play is, I would say 5%. Ew, that's better since there's nothing happening on the screen yet. How many viewers on the official stream? Let's see. About 65,000 people watching. So, you know, if they actually showed the King of Fighters right now, it's 65,000 people watching it. That's quite impressive. That's definitely more than the people we had watching the roundtable. So, at least there's that. Yep. Very soon, better have it happen here. Or SNK better do something on their own. Well, that's the thing. If they do something on their own, they're not gonna have 65,000 people watching, right? I mean, that number is only gonna get higher, I'm pretty sure. Actually, right now it's 69,000. It's getting to 70,000. We didn't even start yet. Here we go again, Big 90. With our hopes about to be broken again. No. I don't have any hopes. I don't think it's gonna happen. But I'm just doing it for the fun. Remember, they did it for Samurai Showdown, so why not the King of Fighters 15? Well, again, but Samurai Showdown between the announcement and the game release was about 9 months, I think, something like that. Well, I mean, was it? It wasn't that long, you know, when they announced it and then when we had it, if I remember correctly. I did play both versions, 5 and Royale. Nin 1070, hi man. MD Moyen. Oh, 2 a.m. there, man. No sleep. It's about 9 p.m. here, so I'm yeah. It's not early at all. It's starting in about 4 minutes. I'm a fan of the franchise. Been playing since PlayStation 2 games. Suffering is needed to revive Origin. You got that one right. But yeah, I'm excited to see, you know, like, actually, I was surprised that they're focusing on the PlayStation 4, not the PlayStation 5, with 5 being, you know, around the corner. But maybe they're gonna have another state of play for the PlayStation 5, right? Virtua Fighter 6, yeah, that's not gonna happen. There's more chances of them announcing the King of Fighters 15 and 16 at the same time than Virtua Fighter 6 to happen. Sony seems to be holding back on PlayStation 5 news, which is very, very strange. There were some rumors about some issues with manufacturing due to COVID-19, and that there's not going to be enough units by the end of this year. So maybe they said that's why they're holding back a little bit, but that doesn't make much sense to me. Some people say Kyo might be a guest character to Street Fighter 5. You think that's possible? I don't think so. I don't think so. I might be mistaken, but I don't think so. Darkstalkers. Yeah, it'll be great to see Darkstalkers back. I've never been a big Darkstalkers fan. I mean, I always liked the franchise and how they look and loved the anime back in the day, but I didn't have access to a Darkstalkers game. We never had them in the arcades here. So it was until the PlayStation days when I had access to Darkstalkers 3. And I was the only one playing it at the time in my, you know, surroundings. So I was kind of, didn't play it that much. How about Primal Rage? Primal Rage, yeah, man, I saw that video about how they made the first game. I used to hate it. It looked like crappy to me. But then I saw all that crazy work that went into making that game, and I'm like, man, respect. Man, I want Last Blade remake or Garu. We'll eventually get a new Fatal Fury game after King of Fighters, maybe. Which SNK or KF character could fit as a guest character in Street Fighter 5? Any one of them. Nabil, have you played Sam Show on EGS recently? How's it? I haven't played it recently, no. I haven't. I should check it out, see how... Because last time, the issue I had is that it always shows that I'm in the US. So it keeps pairing me with, matching me with US players, and I never get good matches. Diamond for Street Fighter 5 would be great. Where are you from, Nabil? Morocco. All right, 1 minute left. Let me make my my screen smaller. That's much better, so that I don't get on the way of the King of Fighters greatness we're gonna witness. I'm just kidding, just playing. It's probably gonna be nothing from SNK here. American sports team, please. International people together. I love this. Yeah, dude. Get ready, everyone. Almost an hour of Fortnite and FIFA skins. I wouldn't be surprised. All right. It's happening. Come on, Sony. Wow us. Here we go. Oh, good idea. Thank you. Good. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Thanks, Laskos. Rated M. King of Fighters. Oh, Crash. Cool.
Hey everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, producer at Toys for Bob, and I'm here to talk to you about Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Crash 4 is a direct sequel to Crash Bandicoot Warped. The devious villains, Neo Cortex and Dr. Entropy, have finally escaped their interdimensional prison, leaving an evil scientist-sized hole in the universe. Now they've got their eyes set on not only simply conquering this dimension, but all dimensions. And it's up to Crash and Coco to save the day. Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time is the first totally new game in the Crash Bandicoot series in over a decade. So for us at Toys for Bob, we felt that it was important to reintroduce longtime fans, as well as new players, to this amazing franchise. First, we made sure to incorporate the classic tense, precise, and perspective-shifting platforming that we all fell in love with. And then we wanted to introduce exciting new elements that we can't wait to show you today. Let's start with Insanity Beach. This is where Crash's adventure first started and where we pick things up again in Crash 4. But there have definitely been changes since we first saw Insanity Beach all those years ago.
Yeah, it looks like classic Crash.
We'll see those changes to our gameplay and even our art style. Our art teams wanted to take inspiration from not just the original games, but the animated cartoons that inspired those original games, all while also delivering bigger, more awe-inspiring dimensions to explore. Throughout Crash 4, you'll see wide open new vistas, new character models, and lots of expressive animations. And with all of that also comes new additions to the platforming, like having the ability to wall run, rope swing, rail grind, and zip line as well. In the original trilogy, specifically Crash Warped, there were certain moments in the game where Crash would change outfits. Think Crash wearing a biker jacket when riding a motorcycle. That seemed like a natural area for us to expand upon. So we have loaded the game with tons of awesome skins that you can earn and wear throughout the game. These skins are totally cosmetic and a fun way to express yourself while playing the game. And just to be clear, there's no MTX here. Skins are earned by completing different challenges and earning gems within levels.
Okay,
Crash 4 also introduces the Quantum Masks, the powerful protectors of time and space. Crash and Coco will need their assistance throughout the game to tackle the crazy challenges that we're going to be throwing at the player. Whether it's Ika Ika, who gives you the ability to instantly flip your center of gravity at the press of a button, Kapunawa, who allows you to slow down the world around you, or Lani Loli, who allows you to phase shift elements in and out of existence. Bending the rules of reality and altering your environment with these new masks is a must.
Looks like a cool platformer.
About the fourth mask, Akana,
I was never a Crash player, honestly.
What we can tell you today, though, is that Crash isn't the only character you get to take control of during this adventure. For starters, you can play the entire game as Coco. Any level that you can play as Crash, you can also play as Coco. It was also very important for us that she take a more prominent role in the story this time as well. But that's not all. We've got a few other characters that you'll get to control at key points in the adventure, so that they can provide their own fresh perspectives and new gameplay. Here you can see that you'll be taking control of Neo Cortex. He's all about using his blaster to change an enemy in his path. In addition to playing as Cortex, we're excited to reveal that for the first time, you'll also get to tail slap your way through crates as Dingodile. I repeat, you get to play as Dingodile in Crash 4. Now, a lot has changed in the years since we last saw Dingodile. In fact, he hung up his old flamethrower rocket launcher combo when he decided to retire from a life of villainy and open a diner. Unfortunately for Dingo, fortunately for us, his adventure begins by witnessing the destruction of said beloved diner and getting sucked into another dimension. Finally, there's one more surprise I'm incredibly excited to show you today. The Crash Bandicoot series has always been about finding new and exciting ways to play through the game. In the past, it's been about taking on time trials or discovering all the hidden secrets. Well, for Crash 4, we wanted to bring something brand new to the table. So we teamed up with our friends at Beanox to create a brand new style of play for Crash 4 that we call Inverted Mode. It's our souped up, bumpa-berry fueled take on a mirror mode. Not only are perspective shifted, but now each of the dimensions are rendered in a new and unique art style that really changes the look and feel of the experience. One dimension could be asking you to traverse through a neon wasteland, while another tasks players with spinning paint all over the environment to see
That's
their
pretty
path
cool,
forward.
man. I like that.
We've even got one that feels like an old-timey movie, with the overcranked camera speed increasing the actual speed of gameplay as well. Once unlocked, players can replay all the game's levels with a totally new and dynamic look and feel. It's an incredibly fun feature.
Oh wow, look at that, like they play on the water at the same level. It's awesome, man.
Out there, a reason to revisit each level again to see what new and exciting experiences in store.
I guess it's time for me to get into Crash. I missed out on all the previous games.
In Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time.
More of a Mario
Experience the space and time-bending madness on October 2nd.
Oh, it's close, huh? Yeah, I want to check this out. Alright, next.
Today's State of Play is loaded with third-party updates for PS4 and PSVR, and some new PS5 gameplay too. We open the show with an all-new look at Crash 4. It's About Time, coming to PlayStation 4 on October 2nd. Now let's keep the party going with the latest from IO Interactive.
Their body's like SNK, that's true. That Hitman.
braids. This is your big day. You should mingle.
VR, man. VR didn't take off as much as everyone hoped, including myself.
Well, I have to go. I'll call you
It's
when I
still at that, you know, we're not at that technological breakthrough where it's actually very immersive. It's still... The field of view is very small. The refresh rate is not what it should be. I had the Oculus Rift a couple years ago, 3 years ago. I sold it. I just didn't use it much. I mean, it's cool for like half an hour or so, but just the resolution is not there yet. Oculus Rift gives you cancer? What? Guess more VR games? Dude, I hope KOF will look almost like Guilty Gear, man. That'll be awesome. Or the Dragon Ball Fighter Z, but letter reading simulators, yes. What's that? Alright. Why we what's the point of going backwards? Braid Anniversary Edition. I don't know what this game is. I have no idea what Braid is.
We are happy to announce Braid Anniversary Edition. It's the classic puzzle adventure where you manipulate time, hand repainted for modern high resolutions.
Many areas have been re-envisioned to make them more unique.
Don't see much of a difference between 2008 and 2021.
There are more than 9 pixels for each pixel in
Oh,
the
okay,
original
well
game.
now I see.
There are new animations for smoother motion,
Improved sound and music to enhance the mood,
Okay.
and many hours of developer commentary and interviews on subjects like puzzle design, programming, and visual
Well,
art.
I
We
guess
plan
if
to
you're
make
into
it
this
the
game, that'll
most
be cool,
detailed
but I haven't played
commentary
it.
in any game ever. So if you want to learn how video games are made, Braid Anniversary Edition will be a really good resource.
We hope you'll enjoy the game when it comes out early next year.
Okay. 30 minutes left. Oh, PlayStation
The
5.
Pathless is a mythic adventure set on a mystical island. Let's take a quick tour in this new footage captured from PS5.
Hi everyone, this is Matt Nava from Giant Squid.
So we do have some
I'm
PlayStation
excited
5
to
games.
share more with you today about our upcoming game, The Pathless. The Pathless is an open-world, mythic adventure game set in a vast forest. You play as the Hunter. The Hunter is a master of archery. She can shoot talismans to fill her dash meter, which allows her to bound across the landscape.
Kind of like Zelda on Switch.
Fluid, dynamic movement is at the core of the Pathless. So the game's unique take on archery is all about timing, not aiming down
Yeah,
sights.
I think
This design
mean,
was critical
at least
to making it possible
aesthetics,
to shoot
they're
even while
trying to
moving
make it
fast
look like
and performing
Zelda.
acrobatic maneuvers. You instantly feel as skilled as the hunter herself.
Okay. Not sure we needed the PlayStation 5 for this.
With help from the eagle, you can even fly. The bond between the hunter and the eagle is central. in the Pathless.
Yes! Samurai Showdown RPG in 3D.
You can gain altitude while you glide by flapping.
That's Nakuru's second job, I
Make
guess.
sure you pet the
Being
eagle
in this game.
to keep it clean
When
and
no
in
one
good
is using her in
condition.
Samurai Showdown. Gotta earn a living.
You'll find secrets all over the island, if you know where to look. Collecting crystals will let you upgrade the eagle's ability to flap.
Samurai Showdown RPG is awesome. I will be streaming it one day.
You'll also discover
Soon.
larger puzzles to solve in ancient structures.
So, all right. To be honest, I mean, this could be a fun game, but I don't see
Pathless
like
is all about
how
finding your own way forward.
how are you trying
Unlike most
to
open world games, there's no map.
appeal to?
Instead,
I don't
the
know,
hunter
dude.
can
It
use her
just
mask
doesn't look
to
good
peer
in
into
terms
the
of
spirit
graphics.
world
This
and
is
discover distant landmarks. It
what
even
distant
shows you where
landmarks.
you've been.
Everything is. This doesn't.
Getting
You
to
know,
higher
you can tell me
vantage
this is on
points will let
PlayStation
you
3, and
see
I'll still
further with
believe you.
spirit vision.
This is again trying to be another Breath of the Wild.
Giant cursed spirits, the source of the darkness, will pose a constant threat to you on your quest. They will try to separate you from the eagle.
There's Ganon. Oh, whatever this evil dude is. Dude, this is a Zelda ripoff. I'm sorry to say this.
Stay still in the light to avoid detection.
This is just, you know, copying Zelda Breath of the Wild, man. Even the art style and how the, you know, like you could tell me this is a monster in Zelda and I would
until you've
believe you.
returned light to the obelisks.
If I haven't finished Zelda myself, which I did because I love that game. And there's the Shaka, I forgot the name, Shaka something in Zelda.
When the obelisks are restored, the cursed spirits will be vulnerable. Chase them down through the forest to corner them in a dramatic final battle.
I don't want to be disrespectful, but this is so meh. Sony, what are you guys doing? You're supposed to be showing some awesome PlayStation 5 games. PlayStation 5 is literally 2 months away, right? I mean, it's rumored around October. We're August. What are you doing? Why are you showing this? What's happening with all these companies these years? I mean, Xbox or Microsoft, the Xbox Series X showcase was lackluster.
To bring light back to the world.
And so far, this is... Yes, PlayStation 5 is literally 2 months away, or 3 months at max.
We've only scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore and discover. The Pathless is coming out later this year. Thanks for watching.
You're welcome. Pathless and aimless and... They only showcase in PlayStation 5 indie games. Alright, okay. Yeah, I understand that.
Next up, let's see what's
Yes,
in store
Spelunky
for
2.
Spelunky 2.
Hi, my name is Derek Yu, and I'm the creator of Spelunky.
Well, I heard this is a good game, by the way. Spelunky 1.
For Spelunky
I have it
2,
on
I wanted to make sure
PlayStation
we
Vita,
made
but I
something
haven't
that
played
got
that.
old fans excited and also brought in new players. It was important we didn't change the things that made Spelunky such a unique experience in the first place. So many people became fans of the game through their friends and family.
2% chance, more like 0.1%
That's one reason why
chance.
we're adding online multiplayer. So that
Let's
more
see how many
can
people are
play
watching
together.
the
And
official
I also
stream.
wanted to include that feeling of
Okay,
community to itself to make sure that the game
210,000.
felt
Okay,
welcoming, even though it's
210,000 people
in Spelunky
are
2, when you
watching
do runs and discover
the
new
official
characters, you'll
stream.
also be building an in-game
Isn't this
community
where you want to
and
show
family.
your King of Fighters 15, guys?
I designed the world of Spelunky 2 to feel
Wow.
much more rich and dynamic than Spelunky 1. It's going to feel a lot more full.
210,000
Players will be
angry
able to
people.
explore and interact with it in lots of new ways. For example, you'll be able to ride turkeys and find hidden passageways. And you'll have to choose between branching paths as you make your way
You know we
deeper
would
into the
show it here,
caves.
people. At least I would.
As a result, the stories players
King of Fighters
create will
15
have
doesn't
much more
exist, it's a
texture
myth.
to them.
It's a myth
Even
that's
after
just
many,
passed
many
from
hours of
generation to
playing, I still
generation.
have
I
interesting
remember my
runs that
grandmother
don't even go
talking
past
about
the
it,
first area.
but I believed her.
Spelunky 1 runs often centered around the shops and how you chose to interact with them. So in Spelunky 2, we've expanded the shopping experience and made them more nuanced and exciting. And also added new characters that can help you or hinder you. Given how amazing the Spelunky community is, it's hard to say how long it will
King
take
of
to
Fighters
find the deepest
15
secrets.
by the guy who
But I think
makes
the great thing about Spelunky is
the,
that the deepest secrets are the ones that even I don't know about.
Game of
There
Thrones
are lots
books.
of new things to
Well, I
play
forgot
with
his
that
name.
real players can use to push past the boundaries of what we, as the developers,
Yeah, it's
know
looking
about
more
the
likely
game.
that King of Fighters 15 is going to be
I
at
have two
Tokyo Game
types
Show.
of
I mean,
favorite
this is,
stories from Spelunky fans.
as I said before, I'm not
First
expecting
are
it
when
to be
people
here.
are
We're just here, just
genuinely
chilling out,
surprised by
watching this. I
something
was
that
going to watch it
happened.
anyway, so let's just watch it here as fans of SNK. I
And
think it's
second, the
fun.
ones where people shared a fun experience with
Let's not
friends
bring
and family and multiplayer.
JJ Martin into this.
These are
JJ
the
Martin,
stories I
yeah,
wanted
thank
to
you for reminding me of
expand
his
upon
name.
in Spelunky 2. They're really what guided my design choices. After releasing Spelunky, I knew
Yeah,
there
that
was a lot
list
more
is
that could
fake,
be done
dude.
with the concept
I
and
mean,
the
that
world.
list was full
Knowing
of
that
PlayStation 5
possibilities out
games,
there
and
is
we
what's
clearly
exciting
see that's not
for
the
me and
case.
the rest of the team.
This
In a lot of
exactly
ways,
looks like an
when Spelunky
indie
2
direct.
comes out,
Thank
I
you.
want
That
players to
is
experience
exactly what
we
it looks like. I
experienced
mean,
making
minus Crash and
That feeling that
Hitman,
there's
it's just been
something
indie,
special there waiting
indie.
for you to discover it. A big thanks to the fans who've waited patiently for us to finish Spelunky 2. It's been a long journey, but I think it's going to be worth it.
Any SNK
Thanks.
news? Nope. None so far. Probably none for the rest of the day. I think Sony is messing up here. I mean, I understand they're trying to show these games, but everybody's waiting for PlayStation 5 price and more details and look at the games, and
We've got
So
a
that's
bunch
what-
of new PS4 updates to share with you, starting with a closer look at Genshin Impact.
what's this?
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
Oop, there's another Zelda. What is happening with these? Everybody's trying to do the same, like, do Zelda again. What's wrong with this? Let's also look again. Another Breath of the Wild. Well, okay. Starting to look different.
I summon
I'm taking in my heartbeats. Alright, well, at least we're not in indie games mode anymore, right? So that's a good thing.
You cannot bring yourself to kill.
Is a mobile what?
My name.
This is a mobile game?
What is this disturbance to which I awaken?
Huh? Think you can get away? Time for takeoff!
Wow. Alright. Didn't know this is a mobile game. Man, mobile games have come a long way. This is a mobile game. SNK, no, it's not an indie company. Come on.
Sentient filth. I claim your mind for the Void Armada. gods have squealed for my mercies. Who are you to stand in the way of my vengeance?
207,000 people watching this.
This ambition of yours, what a waste of stardust.
What is this? RPG. Oh, excuse me. Getting sleepy here. Never get sleepy at 9:30 p.m. The night haven't even started for me. How long is the state of play? It's about 40 minutes. So, how far are we now? Yeah, it's still about 15 minutes. It's really cool visual direction here. Gotta give him that. That's awesome. Visually. Back to indie games, I guess. Yeah, don't expect anything, guys. It's dropping to 0.5% right now. And again, I said it. Remember, I said it. I have no hopes for it to be shown today, but we're just having fun. I like to play games like this on the Switch on the go. Gravity Rush 2.2 even fetch. Well, I couldn't even. And
it's time to talk Bugsnax. Let's check out
Bugsnax, the best game of the whole universe, man.
My invitation is open.
Look at this PlayStation 5 system seller. Bugsnax.
Wow, that's your new lead? Another monster hunt? Elizabeth Megafig is a 2-bit con artist. Don't tell me you actually believe this half-baked nonsense. I swear, if you chase this Bugsnax
exactly,
story,
who needs
you're
King
out
of
a
Fighters
job.
15, guys? You have Bugsnax and strawberries with eyes.
Becoming. There's a Bugsnax right over there. Do me a favor and take my snack trap.
Stranger,
oh my god.
I could use your help. This bunger goes wild for ketchup.
Oh man, what is Sony doing? I mean, what's... You're releasing a PlayStation 5 and you console. You want to have the big hitters, right? You want to talk about God of War. You want to talk about Uncharted.
He misses Papa. Oh, of course he
does. Those big system sellers.
Prototype traps that I could put to use.
You're pretty good at stuff, and nobody hates you yet. You can catch Bugsnax.
Well, we'll show you how. I got that right. Playing that with the kids will be fun. So, but again, I have a Nintendo Switch for that.
Say you do find these Bugsnax and make it back alive. You just might keep your job. Now get going and
the
try not
Xbox
to
Series
fall off a
X
cliff.
yet. Please don't be stop the stream. Why not, man? We're having fun here. We're having fun. Bugsnax.
There's a lot more in store. Let's start with an update on an eagerly awaited PlayStation VR game.
Man, VR, they jumped the gun, man. They should have waited just a couple of years for high resolutions for it to work. And bigger field of view.
You must stop Vida.
I don't understand why you never mentioned that you had the Force. faster the lights stay.
Again, as I said, I played with the Oculus Rift. I mean, the technology is nice, but the displays that we have, or we had at the time, were not good enough. You need 4K on each eye, so you're looking at 8K screens for it to actually, and a high refresh rate for it to be, you know, interesting. Dreamcast.
Whatever you do, stay in the light.
Dreamcast. Whenever I see that sign, I just scream Dreamcast. Please let me break something for us. Yay. Control is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to control myself. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. There is no way in hell we'll get in King of Fighters 15 in the middle of all these games. Not happening, guys. PlayStation is showing their crap. Yeah, they gotta get them out of the way, so next time they can focus on the good stuff. Well, Crash was good. I liked what I saw in Crash. Well, yeah, I guess you gotta go to the bathroom after this. If I have bathroom edition. Yeah, that's just that's Kyo, by the way, just not rendered yet. This is phone stuff, man. This is tablet games, dude. Come on. Seriously, what was Sony thinking? They know everybody wants to see the PlayStation 5 more, know about the PlayStation 5. Okay, you're trying to focus on PlayStation 4 just to show that people that, you know, there's still support for it. Great, but show some great games, right? Or at least say this is going to be Indie Games Edition so that we understand that. PlayStation 5.
Now let's take a look at 2 new games headed to PS5.
We are the forest shadows. Ghosts, running silently between the straight, cold lines of a corrupt state.
All right.
They count, ration, manipulate. They've taken everything from those they claim to protect. Authority and steel will not stop us. We aren't an invading army. We are wraiths. We bypass defenses and strike at the heart.
Okay.
We take back what was stolen. And the people call us heroes.
From the dead,
Knights of Fighters.
To
50.
others, we are rivals.
So it's like an online game kind of thing.
We are all
Hood.
outlaws.
Outlaws and Legends. That seems like a.
But some of us.
It's like an online game, team versus.
Legends.
I think. Not for honor. Okay. One more game, one more new PlayStation 5 game they're gonna show. And it's Temtem. Hooray! Because you can't have Pokemon on Sony, but you can have. And hear me out on this. Temtem. That's I bet how that meeting went to approve this game. PlayStation 5. Because I knew it was there's no way it's gonna run on PlayStation 4.
We've got new PS5 gameplay for this melee-focused action epic launching this holiday.
Now that looks like a good game.
Hello, my name is Keith Lee, and I am the game director for Godfall. On behalf of Counterplay Games, we are very excited to share gameplay with you today and to offer you a glimpse into the mystical world of Godfall. Today, you'll be seeing extensive gameplay captured on a PlayStation 5 development kit. Please keep in mind that the game is still a work in progress, and some things may change from the final product as we continue to learn and harness the power of Sony's next-generation console. Please enjoy. So let's jump right into what Godfall is. Godfall is a looter slasher that features intense action, satisfying moment-to-moment combat, and robust loot progression systems. You can
I'm
enjoy
looking
the
forward
game
to
at your
the
own pace,
Avengers
playing
game, by the
alone,
way.
or through
Might be the only
online
one,
co-op
but
with
I
up to
love
2
what I saw.
additional teammates. Godfall is set in a brand new high fantasy universe filled with heroic knights, arcane magic, and forbidden realms. The world is split up into the elemental realms of
Article
earth,
cashier. Oh yeah, we're not getting KO.
water, air, and fire. Godfall is a complete package. All loot and gear in the game are acquired or unlocked through gameplay. There are no microtransactions, no waiting for content. It's all in the game on day one. As you adventure, you'll get to tear through enemies to challenge a mad god who awaits you at the top. You play a Valorian knight, a godlike warrior able to equip valor.
You know, I
legendary
actually had some hope for this
that
game, but now
transform
that
you
I
into an
hear more about it, it
unstoppable
just
master
doesn't
of melee
seem that
combat.
interesting to me.
Throughout your journey, you'll
Yep,
find
Tokyo Game
ancient
Show, man.
mountains
You're
lost
right.
in
It's gonna be
time,
Tokyo Game
each
Show.
with their own characteristics and long history.
3 minutes left.
Now let's talk about gameplay.
That's what they're gonna talk about, the gameplay.
First, our team wanted to do something different. We wanted to combine action RPG loot progression
It
with
does feel
third-person
generic,
melee
yes.
combat
Thank
to
you.
create what we think is a looter slasher.
And that's the thing, dude. I
Game
mean,
is
I am
therefore
gonna get a
one part
PlayStation
gear-driven
5, God
and
willing.
one part player skill
But it's
driven.
just
In
there's
other words,
no system
not
seller
only do
that I
we
can
want you
see
to
yet.
find exquisite weapons with powerful loot traits, but we also want you to have that feeling of accomplishment or mastering the wide set of combat mechanics available to you in Godfall.
Definitely the launch lineup
From a
is not
combat
gonna be
philosophy
great
perspective,
for PlayStation
melee
5,
combat
so
in
it'll be more
Godfall
playing your
is
PlayStation
intended
4
to be
games on it.
fluid, dynamic, and interactive. embracing offense over defense. More often than not, you'll be facing multiple enemies at the same time. As a
Well,
result,
Samurai Showdown was
always
shown
be
on YouTube.
closing the gap on enemies.
You know, they just
Also,
released the trailer
you
right
dominate
after,
the
like
combat
1 week
space, not
after.
the enemies, and the game rewards you for being aggressive. Now that you're familiar with the combat philosophy,
SNK Heroines
let's dig
release.
into the weapons themselves. In Godfall, there are 5 weapon classes: the longsword, the dual blades, the polearm, the two-handed warhammer, and the
1992 John King of Fighters 15 2022. I won't be surprised if that
Each weapon
happened,
class
by the
has
way.
their own unique movesets and play styles, ranging from fast combos to more strategic,
Again,
deliberate
this is
play.
not a system seller.
As you
This does
defeat
not look
enemies in your
good.
adventures,
You
will
should have worked on
acquire
a God of
numerous
War,
weapons.
on an Uncharted,
For each weapon category, each weapon
something
with their own
that
primary
people, you know, you
and
will buy
secondary
the console
traits.
for it.
At a
This
later
is
date,
nothing
we
interesting
will
in PlayStation
delve into
5
the weapon
yet.
classes and how to modify them in greater detail. For now, we'll go over the dual blades.
Nascos,
and
yeah,
longsword
me and you
weapon
both, man.
classes. The dual blades are the fastest weapon class in Godfall.
Oh, Crispy Kaiser
embodying
just said to
speed,
wait.
fluidity, and mobility.
Wait
Dual
for what?
blades are exceptional against soft, unarmored targets or single targets. You can perform a combo by executing 4 consecutive light attacks. The dual blades heavy attack is a spinning blade cyclone. The blade cyclone can also be used as a finisher at the end of your light attack combo. So what are the signature moves for the dual blades? As you build up charge, you can also activate Inner Focus, which is unique to the dual blades, which inflicts massive damage
I don't see
in a
any
short period
tweet
of time.
from him.
There's also Mortal Coil, where you can throw your blade into an enemy, pulling the enemy towards you, like pulling a cable. Now let's switch to the longsword weapon class. Longswords are
Artico, I didn't
balanced
see any
weapons,
tweet from
embodying
him.
crisp damage and simple cooldowns without needing a lot of elaborate combo setups. Similar to dual blades, longswords have their own 4-hit light attack combo. Then there's the heavy
Oh,
attack
man, you
finisher,
suck.
which can be used at the end of your light attack combo. There are 3 signature moves for the longsword class. There's Spectral Flurry, which cannot be interrupted and deals high damage to multiple nearby targets.
Oh,
Then
by the
there's
way, we're
Spiral
like
Technique, which
1
eviscerates
minute
all enemies in a straight
past
fixed
the
path.
time of this state of play.
Notice there's a white
So-
flash after a longsword swing called a timing attack. If you press the shield button exactly at the same time, you'll perform a devastating shield uppercut with your longsword. The shield is a core part of Godfall.
Okay, just please stop
It's
talking.
available to you throughout the entire game. You can always block incoming attacks with your shield.
Dude, yeah,
Press the
this
shield
looks
button
like a
at the right time.
PlayStation
You
4
also
game, not even a new one, like an old one.
You can perform
I'm
a
sure the
light
graphics
attack
are gonna be
after
better
a
once you see
last-second
them
shield
from
block
the
to
PlayStation
counterattack
5.
with a
But this is
powerful
not
shield
original at all. This
Shield
is
great
nothing,
not just for
man.
defense, but also offense.
This
You
is
can
just
aim and
so
throw your
bland,
shield,
so
which will hit
generic.
multiple nearby targets. If you tap the shield button
Again,
just
I
as
am
you
really
catch your
looking
shield,
forward
you
to
can
the
perform a
Avengers game,
powerful
which
wave
is coming out next month. That's a game I want to play. It looks fun. I know some
double
people
tap
were
the shield button
not
to
happy how it
electrify
looked in the
enemies.
beginning, but what I've seen in the last 2 streams, it looks
And of
awesome, man. I
course,
can't wait to
you can
spend some
perform
time in that
an
world.
R3
I'm a huge
ground
Marvel
finisher
fan,
on
though.
enemies that were knocked down to the ground.
Alright. Wow, dude, that superhero landing did not even look good. Wow. Okay, Sony needs to do something for the PlayStation 5. Really, the first showcase was okay. Nothing was amazing in it. It was okay. But this is just, I know they're trying to focus on PlayStation 4. It is not the time to focus on the PlayStation 4. You can do that after you show more of your PlayStation 5, which is what you want to be showing now. Dude, I am not excited.
We hope you enjoyed our first walkthrough.
We
video
did
of
not.
Godfall
I
running
did
on
not enjoy it
PlayStation
at all.
5. We also want to thank all the fans for their endless support since our initial reveal back in December. We have a few more surprises coming down the road.
We don't want
details on
I don't
loot
want
and progression.
I've
and
been
we're
surprised
eager to
enough.
share more
Thank
with
you.
on our way to launch this holiday season. We hope that you will join our Godfall community on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you.
That's it.
A wrap. We hope
That's
you
a
enjoyed
wrap.
this peek into the future
That was
of
awesome.
PlayStation. See you
Thank
next time.
you. That was so awesome, man. I'm so excited about nothing. PlayStation. All right. Wow, this was mean. Dude, I agree. This was. Let me just put this here. Wow, I'm not disappointed for not having King of Fighters 15 because I knew there's not gonna be King of Fighters 15. And I'm disappointed in what they're showing here for the PlayStation 5. Really? I mean, this is what you want to show? Like, what? This is not even the PlayStation 4. I mean, what was exciting here? This was supposed to be Indie Showcase. This is what they should have called it. Indie Showcase. This was a horrible show. Horrible show for the PlayStation. Nothing was interesting. Maybe Crash in the beginning. They started okay with Crash. Then, nothing, man. Like, really nothing. I need to remove this.
Let's go!
Hold on. Let me just close this. So yeah, it was whoa. Yeah, let's put this here. So yeah, dude, it was horrible, man. But again, now we know that the King of Fighters 15 is not gonna be on the state of play. At least we get that. We got that confirmation. Now I can say it 100%. There's no King of Fighters 15 this week. So we're probably gonna get the King of Fighters 15 at Tokyo Game Show. So it's about 6 weeks. Are we streaming Max Dude next? Yeah, the video just started playing. It was his intro. End of August next day. Dude, yeah, maybe. I don't know if okay. This was bad. There was a lot of people watching it, but honestly, did you really want to see the King of Fighters 15 among this pile of crap games that was shown to us? No. So in a way, I'm happy they didn't show it now. This is not. Definitely not the place for it. So I guess 6 weeks from now, right? The Tokyo Game Show. There's supposed to be, as someone was saying here, there's gonna be another state of play for the PlayStation 5 in a couple of weeks, maybe, or 3 weeks. We'll see. We'll stream it again. These restreams are fun, right? We just get to hang out and talk about stuff and laugh and joke and be sad and disappointed and all that. It's really cool. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Neo Geo Now. I will be streaming some King of Fighters 14 action, online action that is, in about 45 minutes. Just the time to go and rest a little bit. And yeah, I'll see you guys in about 45 minutes, so be there.